Greetings everyone, Isabel Morton here with a new batch of some amazing quartz crystal clusters. We have mostly 4A and a few 5A quality clusters to show you. We were pretty picky on this particular batch. They're mostly small to medium size, which means they're excellent to place on your desk or in your kitchen or in your bedroom, in your office, smaller rooms, places where you can immediately feel that quartz cluster energy. And what quartz clusters do is that they uplift the vibrations of the area around them with healing earth light energy. And because you're in that space, you can get uplifted too. And of course, another benefit of the crystals is that if you place gemstone spheres on them, that gemstone sphere energy is going to radiate along with the quartz to help fill the room. So it's excellent for people who can't wear the necklaces around their neck, like children or people who are elderly or they have neck problems and the weight just doesn't work for them. Or you can also lay the gemstones on the clusters in your bedroom so you can get the benefits of the gemstones at night. Or we also have some customers who use the quartz crystal clusters in the waiting rooms of their healing arts practices with the gemstones on them to help prepare their clients for the treatments that they're going to be receiving. So without further ado, let me introduce you to our new collection of quartz crystal clusters. Okay, this is one of the stars of our show here, because it's very rare to find clusters with such big crystals. These are huge. And the benefit of that is that you're going to be able to radiate gemstone energy much farther. We did give it a 3A rating because of the milkiness of these points, but they're huge. I mean, compare it to this one here. This is 3105. Which also has relatively large points, but these are enormous. So this is very rare, 3-106, and there we go. Plenty of room to place. This is an 8mm gemstone necklace over the cluster. Here again is 3-105. Slightly milky, although there are some water clear points on this cluster. The bottom is quartz, and these are actually nice size points. You can set it this way or this way. Actually, I would probably point it that way. If you had it against a wall, I would have it in that orientation. And here's the necklace again. Drape it over, and nice radiation of energies. Okay, this is 4101. This is just a cute little plate of crystals on both sides. This would be perfect if you're using single spheres that you'd like to work with to get the energies of the single spheres into your space. Although, of course, you could also drape a necklace around it, which would look like that. Kind of covers it. But if you have a bracelet, that would work perfectly. And that's 4-101. We give this a 4 rating because the points on this are really nice and clear, nice and clean. 4-101. Okay, this is 4-104. Beautiful, clean points. These really shine. The base has some milky clusters, some points, some milky points, but this is really shiny, almost like sparkles. Very, very water clear on this one. Plenty of room for a necklace, or 2 or 3. thinking if you had a base for it, you could also make it go that way. Or if you had a nice pillow cushion, you could stand it up, which would be kind of fun because then you can drape things over it. 4-104. This is 4-106. This is a very unusual cluster because of the shape. Beautiful water clear points, but look at how unusual this is. It has such personality. A nice flat quartz base, which makes it sit very nicely, and plenty of room for a necklace and a bracelet. 4-106. This is 3-107. Really nice sized points. They're a little on the milky side, which is what gave it the 3 rating. Underneath, we have druzy interspersed with some matrix. And there's a little hole in it here where the crystals grew around. And that has no effect on its value. Plenty of room for a necklace and a bracelet. (3-107). Okay, this one is 4-107. Nice size points here. There is a inclusion. It looks like there was some sand that got into the cluster, and if you look closely, the quartz actually grew around it, and the color makes me think it was oxidized. But this is a part of the crystal. But we thought that the size and quality of the points warranted us getting this anyway. It's just such a lovely crystal. And the benefit of these long spires is that they're going to radiate the gemstone's energy a lot farther and a lot faster. So what you want to look for in these clusters are long, thick points, which is just what this has. Points that are several, which this has, and they're not all going in all different directions, but they're generally going in one direction. So this met all of our criteria except for this one area. This is 4-107. Here's 4-105. Remember I talked to you about nice long crystals and lots of them? Well, this has nice long crystals and lots of them. They're all pretty evenly spaced, not too wild, not going in all crazy different directions. Lovely size and lots of little hangers for the gemstones to lay over. 4-105. The base of this does have rock matrix, but the points, the rest of it is all cluster. All the weight of this is in the cluster. Very little matrix. 4-105. Here is 4-110. Lots of different size and length in the points, but they're water clear. The matrix is all quartz, nice and flat. There's one direction. Here's another. Plenty of room for your necklaces and bracelets. I love these little hangers here. They could drape right over this point. And this one too. You could wrap your necklace around one of these points, make all different designs with the gemstones. Here's yet another amethyst, but just to give you the idea here, there's plenty of room for making very interesting shapes with your necklaces. 4-110. Here's 4-103. Nice quartz base. A real chunky cluster. Nice size crystals. Look at them. And they're very tightly positioned. Water clear. There's some milkiness at the very base, but otherwise they're very clean points. Plenty of room for a bracelet, or you could even drape a necklace over it, or circle it with a different necklace. There's so many things that you can do with these clusters, making your own formula using the different gemstones that you have in your personal pharmacy. This is 4-103. This is 4-113, and it's a big chunk of crystal here. The bottom is also quartz, and it's mostly druzy. And the top has various sizes of points. A lot of them are quite chunky. And what this is just absolutely excellent for is if you have several necklaces in your collection and you want to rejuvenate them, you can lay them across the cluster. Of course, they will also be radiating into the room, but one of the benefits of placing your necklaces on the cluster is that they do get rejuvenated with the quartz energy. So this is 8.5 pounds of quartz loveliness. 4-113. This is 4-114, and this is the big brother. It is huge. It's 15 pounds of quartz amazingness. And on the other side, we have more quartz. These are smaller points on this side, and these are big points on that side. So what's really neat about this particular cluster is that if you want to just rejuvenate your necklaces, you would turn this over and put the necklaces down, lay them out on the side where the quartz points are very small. This way the focus is on rejuvenation and you don't get a lot of radiation of energy around the room. But if you want to do that, if you want to get the gemstone energy into the room, then you would turn it over and you would use this side that has the much larger crystals. This is a solid chunk of crystal. There's also a flat base on this side, so if you could figure out some way to make this stand up, you'd have another very interesting option, maybe for the corner of a room, a particularly large room in your home, where you could find a way to make it stand up. Here you go. You might get a sense of how amazing that could be, just radiating the quartz energy throughout the room. It's flat on this side. And in that case, you could, when you wanted to, drape your necklaces over the top, and they would certainly fill the entire room. And once again, this is 4-114. Now I'm going to be showing you 3 clusters that we consider 5A quality. And we consider them 5A because their points are exceptionally clear. I mean, these are clear, clear, clear. There are many of the points, and they're nice and long, relatively. This one has one big point right here. This one is all quartz. And what I love about these is that when you place gemstones on them, because of the quality of these points, their energies are going to radiate far and fast, instantly, after I put this on, within seconds. These gemstones have radiated the diameter of about a foot, and it continues to expand. Let's compare this one with 5102. This one has smaller, or rather thinner points. They are also water clear. The base has some rock matrix, but these are amazingly clear, just beautifully clear. And although they are delicate, they do hold a gemstone necklace quite well. Again, just radiating the gemstone energy very quickly throughout the area. And comparing 5102 with 5103, these two are very similar. Perfectly water clear points. The points are also very thin. There is some rock matrix on the bottom of this one, but that does not affect the ability of this cluster to radiate gemstone energies. Now I should say that some of these points are so thin that there may be some minimal breakage. We do our best to protect them as best we can during shipping, but there may be a few points that do break off, but there are so many of them, they won't be missed. (5103) and 5102. If these were larger, they would be museum quality. They're just that amazing. The clarity, the cleanness of the points, and the number of them just make these quite extraordinary. My name is Isabel Morton. I'm the founder of Gem Formulas and the Gemstone Therapy Institute. Thank you so much for watching this presentation of our brand new crystal clusters. They are all available for adoption. They are looking for their forever homes. So we invite you to take a look and see if one resonates with you. See if one speaks to you. See if you'd like to invite it into your home to help uplift it and all who live within it. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.